Hi, my name's Nikki Tasker and I've just returned from my third spiritual tour with Almora Tours, and we've just been to Uluru in Australia. I've previously been to Egypt and Hawaii, which have all been life-changing, as was Uluru. I would describe the tours as being more like a journey of the soul rather than a normal holiday. The tours are planned down to the finest detail. They are normally action-packed with a lot of thought and energy put into the locations, accommodations, food, experiences and activities, and of course meditations and transmissions with Almora. I can't wait to go back to Uluru again. It definitely is one of the most spiritual places in the world. The energy is so calm and peaceful. I know we experience things that other tour groups don't, so I'm very happy and grateful.
Hi, I'm Anne. For me, it gives me this big sense of finding myself. Like I've been on many other tours, but if you really want to grow as a person, find that deep essence inside of you. I got in touch with barriers, obstacles that were really affecting my life. The tours are amazingly organised, so one minute you're in the desert in the sunlight with the sun coming down, and next you're in the morning with the sun coming up. They are so structured, which gives you a lot of insight into yourself to encourage you to have a look at the tours. The other thing with the tours, it's about you. It's personally about you. It's not about the tour or following what this or that. You get this deep sense of insight into your life. So Almora Tours is for anyone to go. If you want to improve your life, if you want to expand your life, if you want to have more love, abundance and more courage and let go of limitations, Almora Tours are for you.
Hello, my name's Scott and I've just finished my first trip with the Almora team, which was over to Uluru. Which I guess first off I would say was a fantastic journey. It really, for me, reminded me to getting away from the hustle and bustle and just the busyness of what I do in a day-to-day life, and reconnecting with myself is something that I need to take more care with, I guess, and it allowed me the space to realise that, which I can now bring back into my everyday life. The care that was taken for, allowing the spaces to reconnect with your spiritual side, to understand the things that are going on in your life, and to take away that sort of experience really has changed potentially the way I want to travel, rather than go to the likes of Vegas, but to reconnect with the land over in Uluru, to reconnect with my spirit, to just be present and be one with my surroundings was a beautiful experience, and it really did make me feel quite humble and very much at peace, and I came back from that trip with a new energy, a new excitement about the things that are going on in my life, and I wholeheartedly want to thank Delana and Ihaya and the Almora team.
So I have been on a few beautiful sacred tours with Almora and Delana, and recently to Uluru with Delana and Ihaya, which is very, very special. I find these sacred tours we're so well looked after. Delana does incredible preparation prior to even offering these out to the wider world. The accommodation, even the tour guides, the bus drivers, everything is in alignment with the intent of the pilgrimage, if you like. And I know when I go with Delana, travelling with Delana, that I am well looked after, I am super safe, and it's life-changing. It's very special. So I've been to Hawaii with Delana and also to Mount Aoraki on a journey down there. and this recent one to Uluru. I've always wanted to go there. It's called to me for many, many years. And so when I saw this pop up, I went, oh, exciting. And I hadn't been able to travel for a few years, so this was even more exciting to actually be able to travel again. I'm very fond of travelling to sacred sites and doing special pilgrimages. I believe that really enhances my experience and the evolution for my soul here. When I first arrived at the garden resort, which was a beautiful, beautiful room, I had a room of Uluru itself. It was incredible, and I just connected into the sacredness of everything that was there, the seen and the unseen. And from that moment of landing there and looking out off that balcony was an extraordinary experience immediately. And I knew I was in for a real treat. Very amazing time, special time with an Aboriginal elder, showing us through to another sacred space. And so these experiences are not one I believe I would have experienced on such a deep level had I not been on a sacred tour like I was. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
Hi, my name's Virginia, and I'm a spiritual practitioner, but I'm also mad on plants. So I'm also a plant-holic and have worked with plants most of my life as well. This is my second Almora tour. The first one I went was Egypt, and this one to Uluru and Katajuta and Kings Canyon, which was fantastic. Just really enjoyed it. It was my second time back to Uluru, to Lara, which is by Uluru itself, and I was just overjoyed to get back there. It is so peaceful and I would say timeless in a way that I can't really describe, but it has a beautiful energy, and it is just wonderful to be back and certainly seeing the red earth again and seeing these beautiful rocks and just being in that energy. The plants also, I'm going to mention the plants as well, because the plants at that time of the year were very interesting because a lot of them were flowering, which you don't always see at other times of the year. So I can highly recommend it to anyone and everyone.